Hey guys, welcome back to Daisy Crochet, or welcome if you're new. My name is Shay, and today I am going to bring you along with me to my first ever night market. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of prep from the day of the market, and then I also am going to include some footage of during the market, and then the video will end with a breakdown of everything that sold and how much money I made. I was so happy with the opportunity to be able to do a night market because I've been doing markets for 7 years now and I've never done one aside from winter Christmas markets at night. So it was super interesting to be able to do that for the first time ever, and I was super happy to take you guys along with me. Just one more thing before we get started, anything in this video is just my stuff, not Fiona's, and if you didn't know, I share this account with my twin sister Fiona and we own our business together. So in this video I just shared my market prep, like my stock, and then my earnings and what I sold and stuff like that. So keep in mind that if you see anything on the table that I didn't show in my stock, that is Fiona's. And then my breakdown at the end will also not include her stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you what my stock looks like for tonight. My new stock, that is. Not any of my stuff that didn't sell at the last market, which there's kind of a lot of because last market was not very good. Also, I'm using this light and I don't know if I like it. It can go a lot brighter. That's without it. I don't know. I'll keep it on the lowest for now. So I might make a few more things if I have time tonight. It's currently 2 and we have to leave around 4, but I'll see if I can whip anything else up tonight. Alright, so here's what the stock is looking like on my bed. So first off, we have this turtle. I think I'm gonna sell this for $30 or $35. Oh, I still have to tag all my stuff, dang. But yeah, she's pretty cute, so we'll see if she sells tonight. And then we have 2 triceratops in my new colors I got. And then I have a big fluffy bee and then a mini yellow bee. I was gonna make more of these, but I ran out of yarn, so that sucks, but oh well. I have freezy holders here too. I made a new color, this dark blue. It's kind of hard to see. And then I restocked a couple of my other colors. I have this little chick duck. I love these and they usually sell very quickly. My axolotl sold, so I made another one for this market. And then if you've seen my other videos, you probably have seen these, but this is the only color that sold last time I was at the market, so I made it again. My mini octopus are here in the middle. I don't have very many. I think I only made 5, so I'm going to try to make a couple more. But these 3 colors are the only colors I have right now to make them. And Fiona made a bunch in this yellow color, so I'm not going to be able to really sell that many of the yellow. So I think I'm going to make more purple if I have time. Then I have 2 whales. This is like the whale that I try and make every week that we go to markets. Usually sells pretty well. And then this is a miniature whale using fluffy yarn. And I created this pattern yesterday, just out of nowhere. And I think I really want to make another one of these today, but I don't know if I have time. So there's this guy. And then let me know if you guys want a pattern on this because I really love making this and it whipped up pretty quickly. Then I have 2 jellyfish. I made a tutorial on these and I released it last week, so if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out so that you can make these cute little guys. These sell really good at markets. And then I made this one leggy frog. I might make another one if I have time. It's kind of hard to see it, sorry, I'm moving it around. But none of mine sold last week, so I still have quite a few of those. And then the last thing I made is these velvet mini triceratops. I love these so much, and it's the exact same pattern as these ones, but it's just using a much thinner yarn and hook, so you can see the difference in size here. So that is a little stock haul for you guys. I'm going to tag these and also calculate how much money worth of stock I have. I don't know how to word it. I'm hoping, I think it's over $200, but I'm hoping, definitely hoping it's over $200. If it's not, I'm definitely gonna try and make it over $200. So I'll make a couple other things before the market. All right, don't mind any mess in the background. I was just filming a different video. From my own channel that may or may not already be released. I'll link it if it is. But make sure to check that out if you're interested. I totally forgot that I had to tag, so I'm really glad that I started filming this, or else I probably wouldn't have done it until it was too late. So I always use a hook when I'm tagging, and then I use these tags. They're from the dollar store and they're really cheap. I do find that I have to buy them pretty often though, because they don't give you that many, and I usually tag most of my stuff. They're all in a knot, so I'm just like breaking a couple apart. This market really snuck up on me because we didn't really plan on doing it until I think Saturday or Sunday of like this weekend. So I didn't know I was doing it until this weekend, so it hasn't given me a lot of time to prepare, but luckily I've been off for 2 weeks, so I've made a lot of stock just because I had the time. Basically, we decided to do this night market on Wednesday, it's Wednesday, instead of our regular Saturday market because it's at a new location. Well, it's just down a different street this week, and knowing from past experience, I've done this market 5 times now, 5 summers I mean. I know that typically when they're down a different road, they are not as successful. So we decided to try out this Wednesday night market instead. There is a lot of vendors tonight, and there's food trucks, music, so I'm very excited, and I hope that there's a lot of people there. I really want to keep talking to you guys, but I'm tagging, so I'm gonna do a little time lapse of this, and then I'll come talk when I'm done. Okay guys, so I finished tagging everything, and I also counted my stock. I don't know what that's called, like I took an inventory so I know how much money it is worth. It's worth $262, so I definitely do have 200, which is my goal, but I might want to make a couple more things. I don't know what time it is now. I think that took a while, but I might make another mini octopus. So that would put me up to 267, which I think is pretty good because I probably have at least 100 worth left over from last market, but I'm assuming it's more than that. I'm not sure. Okay guys, so I did end up making another purple octopus. It's right here. Super cute. So I have 6 new ones of those, but I think I have a few from last week left over, so we'll see once I go downstairs. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna make because I'm comfy with the amount of stock that I have. But yeah, I'm hoping that tonight goes well. Sorry that I'm just laying on my bed. I have this tripod and I think I can use any angle now, but I definitely can't. I really hope tonight goes well. I'm a little bit nervous because we did sign up late, but I asked them if they had any spots available and they said yes. But our spot is not very good from what I can tell. I think we're like close to the end, if there was an end of the market. We're basically by ourselves completely. Like, it's kind of hard to explain the town that we're in, but where the market is, there's like different little sidewalks, and then usually we're on the outside of the circle, but this time we're inside, and then there's a few people outside. So basically there's like, I would say 3 full sidewalks on both sides of vendors, and we're by ourselves on the far side of the sidewalk. I don't know if that makes any sense. I would show you the map, but maybe I'll like zoom it in and show you guys. I'll put it here if I have it. There's 42 vendors, so that sounds great, but I'm just worried that no one's gonna come where we are. Like, sometimes your spot doesn't really matter because there's so many people, but sometimes it really does. So I'm hoping we're near like maybe a food truck or something. I'm just like hoping for the best. I'm not gonna like get mad about it until I know. So I think the next step for me will be to bring all this stuff downstairs and put it in a bin or wherever it will fit, and then I'll show you guys what I have down there, and I'll bring anything else up from the basement that I need for tonight. Also guys, look at this like setup I have. I'm like a vlogger, just kidding. Okay, here's the bin I'm putting my new stuff in. Then here's some of the stuff I've brought up so far. Okay, so update. I added a few old things into that bin. This is Fiona's stock. Then I brought this bin up. That's what it looks like all organized. We have a lot of leggy frogs. The entire bin is leggy frogs. And then we have a lot of octopus too. A bunch of them, those are only mine. And the old ones. A bunch of them are in here. Sorry if you can hear people talking. There's people over my house. And I brought my chair up. My chair. Fiona needs to bring hers. And then we use bed sheets for tablecloths. I'm going down to get a chalkboard sign because I made cupcakes and I need a sign for them. So I have both of these. This is a marker and this is chalk, but I like the chalk one better because this one like bleeds a lot. Okay, I finished my sign. You can still kind of see like the old writing, but I think that will not show up as much once it's dry. Pro tip for you guys, this might seem like common sense, but I like to keep this little container full of a bunch of miscellaneous things that I might need. Extra signs, pens, hooks, scissors, extra string, my chalk writers, tape, and extra tags, and anything else I might need goes in here. Oh my god, don't mind my messy floor, but I almost forgot the money and the journal. Okay, this is what I'm gonna wear tonight. It's really hot. I really hope I don't get too hot and sweaty, but it'll be okay. And it goes until 10, but I don't think we're gonna stay till 10. That's like my bedtime. No, I'm just kidding. But it's pretty late and I don't know how many people will be there at 10. And I'm afraid of the dark, but not for the reason you might think. Because when it's dark, the mosquitoes come out and I am extremely allergic to mosquito bites. So we're not gonna risk that. And I really hope I don't get bit tonight or else I'm gonna be freaking out. Hey guys, so my hair is like ruined. It's extremely hot, but that's okay. Fiona's here too. Hopefully you saw the setup. Couldn't film when we were doing it because that's always a little bit chaotic and I don't have like a tripod with me. But we already made a sale when we were setting up. I showed a jellyfish. I told you they sell good at markets. Go follow my tutorial. We're excited because there's wood-fired pizza up here.
I'm trying to find the menu.
And we haven't had, oh my god, look at that. We haven't had wood-fired pizza in a long time, so we're excited. Hey guys, we're home from the market now. I'm wearing my super cute pajamas, because I'm getting ready for bed. We left till like 9, even though it was going on till 10. There wasn't very many people left. And I think it went pretty well. So I'm gonna tell you guys how it went tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, so it's now the next day after the market and I'm gonna give you guys a recap of what I sold and how much money I earned. So I'm gonna go through the list of everything that's sold in order pretty much, and then I'll tell you how many cash sales I made and how many e-transfer sales I made. I don't have a square. I never have bought one. Personally, I don't think it's worth it, but I know a lot of people do, so definitely do your own research on that if you're thinking of getting a square. And if I have a photo or anything of the item that sold, then I will try and put it up here, but no promises on that because I actually don't take a lot of photos of my work, which I should start doing. And then just a little disclaimer, this is only stuff that I sold, not things that Fiona sold. So I'm just going to be sharing my items that sold, and then that will also be how much money I earned. So we're gonna jump right into it and start with our first sale, which I mentioned previously was a jellyfish. It was the yellow one, and I sold it for $12. Then I also have a baking business, so some of this is food. So then I sold 2 bags of breakfast bars, which I sell 2 bags for $10, so that's 6 bars. I know this is a crochet account, but I just thought I'd mention the food as well. Then I sold 3 bags of bits and bites for $10. They are 3 for $10. Then I sold a cupcake for $2. Then I sold 2 cupcakes for $4. Then I sold a scrunchie for $4. I don't know what color. Sometimes I will write like little abbreviations and then like so that I know the color that sold, so that I know to remake it, or you know that it sold well. But I didn't do that this time because all our sales were kind of like close together. Like every time I feel like I didn't have very much time to write it down, so it's kind of messy. So I don't know what color it was. Then I sold a octopus for $5. Then I sold 4 bags of bars for $20, which would be 2 for 10 twice. Then another 3 bags of bits and bites for $10. Then a triceratops for $14. That's the only triceratops that both me and Fiona sold, and usually they're all gone every week, but this is my first night market, so things sold a little bit differently than they usually do. Then I sold a bee for $12. It's just like the mini velvet bees. Then I sold 2 cupcakes for $4. Then I sold a mini triceratops for $8, a frog for $8, and an axolotl for $14. That was all one order. Then I sold a stress ball for $4. I think that was also the only stress ball that sold, which is kind of interesting because they are usually bestsellers as well. And then the frog that I just mentioned, that was the only frog I sold, like the leggy frogs. Fiona did sell 2, but they're also usually bestsellers, so this market was a lot different than our normal markets. I sold bars and a cupcake for $8. Then I sold my duck for $15. Then I sold another octopus for $5. Those are one of our cheapest little plushies that we have, so they're definitely always bestsellers and everyone just loves them. So definitely try out that pattern if you want to, because I promise they sell so good. And Fiona made the pattern, I'll link it everywhere. Then I sold a dishcloth pack for $8. I don't like making dishcloths very much, but I had a few packs from the winter and then I made a couple packs and they do sell good and people like them. So I do recommend, like, if you're gonna make not just plushies, definitely add dishcloths to your list of maybe things you can make. Then I sold my big turtle for $35, and the woman that ordered my turtle also ordered 2 more turtles, both the same size, so that would be, I can't do math, like $70. She has not paid yet, obviously, because we haven't made them yet, but that will be at my next market, an extra $70. And I think we're kind of going to split it up, so I'm going to make one of the turtles and Fiona will make the other turtle, so we'll each make $35, which is really great. Then I sold 1 cupcake for $2, but the person didn't e-transfer and they also bought a frog from Fiona, so it was $10. But I'm not going to count the extra 8. And then I sold 3 scrunchies for $10. I sell those for $4 each or 3 for $10. So a bunch of things on our table are 3 for $10. Scrunchies, frizzy holders, stress balls, face scrubbies. They're all 3 for $10. So you can do 3 for $10 mix and match too, which people really like in the winter because they can do like stocking stuffers and stuff. So definitely recommend doing deals like that if you want to. And then I sold a bee for $12 and 2 scrunchies for $8. And then I sold a octopus for $5. Next, a bee for $25 and my other jellyfish for $12. That was the blue one that I made in the tutorial, so I'll also link that tutorial because both of my jellyfish sold that I made. So definitely check those out if you want a good bestseller at markets. And then I sold 2 cupcakes for $4 and finally 2 bars for $10. By the way, that's 2 bags, not just 2. And then there was also a $1 tip on that. That's split between the two of us, so it's 50 cents. And I just leave any extra tips in the float because we do sometimes get tips, which is very nice. No one ever has to do that at markets because obviously we're getting all the money that they pay us. But anyways, any tips we get, I just leave in the float for next week for some extra float money because we always run low on something. Loonies, toonies, 5s, 10s. There's always something that I'm like, oh, we're not gonna have enough of that. We always figure it out though. So I always like triple check when I'm calculating all this stuff. I do use a calculator because mental math is dumb and it's much quicker. So I just use my calculator and go through all my sales, and then I do it again. And I also will split it up between e-transfer and cash sales. So it took me a few times to make sure that I got the right numbers, but I'm pretty sure I did. So if you want to calculate it from the numbers I said, feel free. But in cash sales, I made $205, and in e-transfer sales, I made $95. So that totals out to be a nice even number of $300 that I made at this market. Honestly, I went into this market thinking that it wouldn't be the best, but I'm pretty happy with that total, especially because, as I mentioned before in this video, I only had $260 something worth of new stock. So that means I pretty much sold all of that and then some. So I'm quite happy with that. Sometimes I will like compare myself to other people and I'll see like that they made like thousands of dollars at a market, and then I like feel bad about myself. But everyone's different. Everyone's amount of time to do this stuff is different, and everyone's markets and like locations and stuff is different. So don't compare yourself to other people, and you can set your own individual goals and be proud of any amount of money that you make. So the total does not include the booth fee for this market or any other expenses. However, as I mentioned in my yarn haul video, I think, I have a lot of yarn that I did not pay for because of a lot of reasons. Go watch that video if you want to know. I've just recently started to have to buy my own yarn again, which is new for me, but obviously that's quite privileged of me to say. So I'm working on rebuilding my yarn stock. That's why my expenses for this business are very low. So I don't really include them in my prices or in the breakdown videos. Actually, I've never done one of these before, but let me know if you want to see more. And then the booth fee for this market was $25. And the Saturday market that we do every week is $30 booth fee. So this was cheaper, which was great. And then also we split the booth fee in half. So I only had to pay, what, $12.50 of it? Is that math? I think. So I don't know what that totals out to be. $287.50? I think it's $287.50, but let me know if I'm wrong. So overall, I think this market was pretty good. There is another night market in August and September, but I won't be able to go to the one in September because I will not live here anymore. So we might do the one in August. The main reason we did this one was because we don't want to go to the relocated Saturday one this weekend, so we went to this one instead. But since it did go well, we might do the August one, so stay tuned if we do that. And I also liked that this market was a little bit shorter than my regular Saturday market. Regular Saturday market is 8 to 2, so it's like 6 hours. And this one was 5 to 10, but we only stayed till 9. So that was 4 hours. And honestly, I've had a lot worse days than that at the regular Saturday market. So, and a cheaper booth fee. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and liked coming along with me to the market. Sorry I didn't film much at the actual market. We were just quite busy, and I've never done that before, so I didn't really know what I should be filming. But I really enjoy watching this kind of video. I watch Alyssa G, I think, and then Crochet Customs, and I love the like market breakdown, comes to the market with me type things. So I hope that you like this one. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much for 600 subscribers. Again, I know I said that in my last video, but I wanted to say it on camera. And stay tuned for lots more fun videos. I have so much more time now that it's summer. Well, it's been summer for about a month now, and I'm very excited to film more content for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.